hopefully it's a bit better. I just lowered some settings a little bit, lowered the right. All right, and we're back in game as well. So nothing has happened bot, which is interesting because they do have two really good ults just to land off any initiations, but I guess they're just waiting to get more harass off. Lee Sin has no boots, but went for the straight BF sword. Ooh.
Oh, there it is. Oh, he missed.
That's unfortunate. So
Yeah.
both ults down, and only just the Lulu ult. Just the Lulu ult blown. So really, purple side probably could have waited for the Nautilus just to ensure like 6 solid seconds of lockdown. And hopefully the Sona doesn't die. A decent amount of damage going down just from the Elise. And I missed another kill on Mordekaiser. It's gonna drop down. Oh, he didn't need to flash.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm missing kills all over the place. I'm really apologize for that. So I'm actually gonna go back a couple more seconds. Speeding up a little bit. So Mordekaiser just pushed the tower again. I would not be surprised if finding ult and pool. So he drops, and then going bot, Elise comes in for the gank, and Caitlyn flashes in just because Sona was pushed all the way aside from the Elise. So she had to go all the way around blue buff just to go back. So it was really just a 3v1.
Yeah.
And we see that Lulu actually accidentally flashed instead of exhausted. So some summoners blown down. Nautilus skinking top. Oh! Sorry. Nautilus skinking top. Almost kills the Kennen. Nautilus flash is down. Kennen's flash is down as well. Elise should go stop chasing and go to get this experience. But Morgana just really strong in mid. This Mordekaiser's not clearing fast enough. So, and he's just constantly on these tormented soil. So he's taking a lot of damage. And really, every time he gets killed, it's because he's less than a half health at tower, and Morgana lands a bind, puts the pool down, and just immediately ults, and he gets bursted.
Honestly, you need to just go straight Negatron. It'll build into something you will farm later, and it will allow him to just farm without having to work all the time. He seems like he had to build.
We see Sona ult and a Varus ult coming down. Oh, will Lulu drop? Sona, please. Oh, the exhaust slows. Oh, flash and coming off from Varus as well. I think the exhaust prevented the Varus from getting that last auto off. And Caitlyn just doing a really good job in basically orb walking and just getting as much harass off on Sona. Basically forcing both players on purple side to back instead of just the Varus alone. So this should actually give him a good advantage.
Tower damage.
But it was a really good exhaust from... Actually, no, Lulu didn't have exhaust. Maybe it was just a whimsy that prevented the Varus from killing her. And we've seen another gank top on Kennen. This Nautilus has been top just constantly, and they get the kill this time because Lee Sin has his ignite. But that's the third or fourth time Nautilus has been top. And the third time I think that he's managed to land the ult with the Lee Sin Q combo.
He has been really good at carrying, so we're trying to get him strong as quickly as possible. One thing is that as you get farther into like game, it's going to scale a lot better than Lee Sin. So it might turn into a game of being on a project.
Oh, I can tell if I'm hearing a lot of lag from your part. You're sounding a bit robotic on Skype.
Oh.
I can't tell if that's like Comcast issues or if it's like my fault for like having a weird upload connection. But Mordekaiser actually blew his ult on Morgana, so that's going to be down a little bit. And for once, Mordekaiser actually has the health advantage.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So we see a turret down, and we see Nautilus coming down. He doesn't have his ult, but he's been landing really good hooks this game. So I think Lulu's probably going to go down unless she has flash. Good ult.
Good ult.
Popping him up before he can land anything. Oh, and these people are not afraid.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Ooh. Two 2 turrets from blue side.
Yeah, that's most of their. That's actually a lot of their advantage right now. Is coming from the turrets, not 2 kills. It'd be interesting to see if they start grouping. Are they staying at this point, or dragging? Also, no one's taking the dragon yet. We're 15 minutes in.
I wouldn't have. Ooh. At least get some good harass off. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw blue side try to take this, because they do have a lot of pressure with the mid and bottom turret down. I think we see purple side collapsing on Morgana. They may be able to just turn this into a turret for them, but actually Sona recalls and Nautilus just walks back. Just top lane has just been like fighting non-stop.
Yeah.
Like, and we can tell by the farm. If we look at Caitlyn or Morgana as like points, both top laners have another Nautilus getting top, and he just starts off with the ult. This time Lee Sin couldn't get the Q off, so the combo doesn't go off, and Kenna just manages to flash and lightning rush away. But like, sorry, go ahead.
It's interesting because Lee Sin's definitely got the 2 advantage, but since he started with that red dot, he's not really that far ahead at this point. Because he wasn't able to get a really quick kill on that, and the first blood it ended up being a race, which is one of the issues that you have starting red pot now instead of going something else.
Yeah, and if you actually look at the gold, Lee Sin's basically exactly 350 gold minus the turret gold that they just got. Like, before the turret went down, he was exactly 350 gold ahead. Oh, really unfortunate for Lulu. She just placed the pink ward, but couldn't get it down because she was by herself, and Caitlyn, I think, went to push a wave or something, but they couldn't clear the pink ward, so the fresh pink ward that blue side put down basically wasted. Lulu does have another pink ward, so she may try to get this again. Sona does have another pink, and I think we're going to see the first dragon in the game here.
Yeah.
Cannon's coming down
Cannon's
as well.
coming in, and Lee Sin isn't moving at all. So that's gonna.
Oh, there you go. There's the start.
Yeah.
I think Cannon's going to try to do some zoning. Mordekaiser's not even here, so I think purple side's just giving this up entirely.
Yeah, I mean, you can't dive into a Cannon and a Morgana when you're down by someone. 4v5, that would be like 3 or 4 kills just for free. So, and not everyone can do the flash. Somebody jump out like you can. So.
All right, we see Lee Sin going through the jungle. I think he might try to get something off, but I don't think anything will happen, really. My mouse is flickering really ridiculously on game. Anyways, alright, so we see 3 people mid, and then Ferris is by himself bottom, but he's against Lulu, so he may be able to apply some pressure on the turret. But I don't know. I don't expect too much to happen. I think blue side really needs to group here and just try to make a push top, because that's the only outer turret that they don't have. Caitlyn's really strong. She just finished her IE. Morgana has his Zanyas right now. Kennen almost has his Haunting Guys. And Elise, not that tanky, but she has a health pot and no magic mantle up on the Nautilus. We may actually see our first 5v5 here. Almost everyone from both sides are gathered mid. Purple side really wants that outer turret from Rapetrain. We do see buffs up on both sides, and I'm surprised Morgana's not actually grabbing blue, because that's actually going to increase her pressure a ton, especially if all of them are here. She really wants the cooldowns just to get more Tormented Soils off, and just kind of pressure purple to side to back a bit. Lands a good bind and Tormented Soil on Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser gets chunked to almost half health. Lee Sin backing for no strange reason. I think he's... Oh! Hook comes off. I think Lee Sin may have been doing it to bait, or he may be trying to get his Bloodthirster. He does have enough gold for that. But this is actually really gonna be bad for blue side if he does back. Oh, we get the flash ult on 3 people, and Kennen goes down almost instantly. Morgana flashes in for the ult, but everyone manages to escape. Kennen's down. Morgana's really low. Lee Sin's going back. Mordekaiser hasn't used his ult on anyone. Elise is probably going to go down. Oh, repels away. She might be able to escape this. She's going to go down to Lee Sin. That was a really good fight from purple side.
That was a good engage, and Lee Sin did a great job there. As soon as Kennen's ult came out, he immediately put all the damage down and get it done as quickly as possible.
Kennen went to like
the stuns.
Sorry, I was gonna say Kennen went 100 to 20 like almost instantly.
Yeah, and also he kicked him away from his team before he followed up on him. If those stuns had gone off, that would have been a completely different fight.
You're right.
Oh,
what is Varus doing?
I don't know.
Just kind of standing there and giving them a kill. Interesting tactic. Maybe false hope for blue side, but that started off with a hook from Nautilus, which allowed the Sona to flash in and ult 3 people, and Morgana managed to start her ult on 4 people, but she actually didn't manage to land a stun on anyone. I don't think. Everyone scattered and managed to escape, but Morgana was already about half health by the time she's on Yid. So this is actually a 5v3 right here. Lee Sin's gonna drop. I think he was just trying to put some pressure on blue side, but that kind of failed.
Yeah, no, that was a really good binding.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've seen S-Raper maybe miss like 2 bindings this entire game so far, but he's just been landing really good binds. Like that's how he got the 2 kills in lane against Mordekaiser, just really good binds through minions at Mordekaiser's tower, and the binding on Lee Sin, allowing them to get both a kill and a tower.
Yeah, and the blue team's got a lot of target CC, so they can really lock one person down if that's who's doing all the damage. Yeah, it looks like Lee Sin is a really strong one on both sides, so I figure they're going to try and jump on and for the opportunity.
Alright, so we see Lee Sin bottom instead of Varus bottom, and we see Nautilus 4 dragon, so I would expect a dragon soon. Dragon timer is... Let's see if I can find it. I don't actually know when dragon went down for some reason, and I can't find it. It was about 2 or 3 minutes ago. I'm actually very surprised it's not in my chat. Anyways, I think dragon's up in about 2 to 3 minutes, probably sooner. I feel probably closer to 1 minute really. Lee Sin, oh, another pause. Interesting.
Looks like they're going to let Lee Sin take that out while they try and defend, and hope he can get back in time before they can really do any damage on it.
I'm going to take this time to stop the stream really fast to adjust my bitrate again. Hopefully